Okay. So again, as we elevate in life, it's okay to add a staff into the mix, but let's stop short of replacing our village and our community with a staff, because we always need that village.
What's happening, y'all? This is Mike D with Black Fathers Now, where we're bringing the village to the brothers. Every couple of weeks, you can look forward to a quick inspirational message or a thought-provoking guest with knowledge and wisdom, all geared towards helping you be the best father that you can be. We're bringing the village to you. Now it's your turn to do something with what you learned. All right, y'all. Let's go.
What's going on, fellas? This is Mike D, Mr. Double Down on You, your favorite personal development coach, with another episode of Black Fathers Now. Pray everything is going well. Hope you're having an amazing day. If it's nice from the standpoint of weather where you are, I hope you're getting out and enjoying it. If it's not so nice, I hope that you're putting a jacket on, putting a hat on, grabbing your raincoat and getting out there and enjoying it. Because whether the weather is nice or the weather is challenging, it's still the weather, and you need to have yourself in a position that you can make the most of it no matter what. Your success in life is not dependent upon the weather. So we have to change how we communicate things, right? Oh, it's bad outside because it's raining. No, it's raining. Do you know some place in the world actually would love to have rain? Somebody's doing a rain dance right now because it's dry outside. So no matter what the weather's like, make sure you get outside and find a way to enjoy it. That's a little message for life. But hey, this little quick message today, a concept rolled through my mind and I wanted to share it with you all. And this one is specifically geared towards brothers who are elevating in their lives, who are actually making moves, who are getting promoted, who are, building wealth and becoming celebrities and, just moving up, kind of like the Jeffersons moving on up, right? This is really geared towards that person. And truth be told, a lot of us have desires for elevation in life. But one thing that I want to caution you on, and I noticed this when you observe various celebrities or when you observe, individuals who get to a certain elevation yet start really acting out of control. What happens when you get to a certain point, you replace your village and your community with a staff. When you elevate to a certain level, there is a tendency to replace your village and your community with a staff. Now, how is that a problem, or why is that a problem? When you have a village or a community, you rely on each other. There's some level of, consistency across the board in which we're all equal in some capacity. I have a vested interest in making sure that this community, this village succeeds, so I add my value to that. Vice versa, your village and or your community has a vested interest in your holistic growth and development, you being the best version of who you're capable of becoming. That's the value of village and community. You think, family members, you think siblings and parents, you think your spouse, you think like your day one, friends that really, no matter how successful you become or no matter how hard the times may be that you fall on, they're there. And the other part to it is there's a level of accountability when it comes to your village and your community. See, when things are equal and people know the real you and they want the best for or from the real you, they don't have a problem checking you when needed. They don't have a problem pulling you to the side and saying, yo, that ain't the right way. Let's go on here to the left. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of village and community. It's the support. It's the nurturing. It's this, emphasis on your holistic growth, not just how much money you're making, not just how your celebrity is growing, but how are you doing? How are you doing? How is your family doing? more than just your bank account. And it's really their connection to you is not tied to your wealth, your celebrity, or your access. It's really bigger than that. Again, that's your village and your community. The challenge as we elevate is that we start to replace our village and our community with a staff. Now, there's a value to a staff, right? The thing is, a staff is on the payroll, and a staff is charged with executing on your directives. So you tell a staff what you need them to do, and they do it. They execute. They are at the behest of whatever you request. That is it. That's their job. If you say, I need this done, I'm paying you to do it. It is their job to go and get that done. The challenge with replacing your village and or your community with the staff is the fact that when someone is on your payroll, in a lot of instances, they lose that ability or that flexibility to challenge things that need to be challenged. A lot of times they just go along to get along because it's the payroll. And be completely honest, when it's your staff, what happens when you stop paying? Think about that. So now it is good to have a staff. It's good to have a team to get things done. But I'm going to challenge us as we elevate in life, as we elevate in society, as we have more access to wealth and resources and opportunities, to make sure that even if we add a staff into the mix, we're careful not to replace our village and our community with the staff, because that staff doesn't have the same power. And the flip side of it is that staff does not have the same vested interest in your holistic growth and success because they're on the payroll. Now, there's one little caveat to this. As things change in your life, there are times in which you need new components added into your village. There are times in which you need new components added into your community. You know, if you were a single person and, you know, life was just all about you doing what, it's a plane flying over right now. If you were a single person and you've evolved and now you're married with kids, now you need to make sure that part of your village or part of your community includes some individuals who can help you through that particular new journey of life. You need to have new inputs added into, but the reality is you need to make sure that you have a community and or village in which you feel some level of vested interest in contributing to. And on the flip side, you have people around that want to contribute and pour into you as well. And it's not dependent upon a payment, it's not dependent upon income, and it's not dependent upon your status. Okay? So again, as we elevate in life, it's okay to add a staff into the mix, but let's stop short of replacing our village and our community with a staff, because we always need that village. You know, the tagline to Black Fathers Now is we're bringing the village to the brothers, because the African proverb states it takes a whole village to raise a child. But as we grow up, we do not lose the need for having that village in the mix as well. So, all right. Well, I hope this is something that you all can take heed to and take action on. But also, if you're not at a point in which, you know, you're kind of getting into those conversations of having a staff at, you know, your beckoning call, just file this into the back of your memory, because there will come a day in which that stuff starts to happen. And the question is, how are you going to handle it? All right. Well, hey, as always, make sure to follow Black Fathers Now on all social media outlets. Share this episode out. Man, shoot me an email, blackfathersnow@gmail.com. Let's connect. You know, I'm a personal development coach, and my calling is to help encourage, empower and enhance the impact and fulfillment of brothers like yourselves. And so if you'd like to set up a call to chat and see how I could potentially help you, man, shoot me an email, blackfathersnow@gmail.com. And let's wrap. But until next time, y'all be blessed, well, and wise. And I'll holler at you. Peace.
Yo, fellas, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And always, always, always visit blackfathersnow.com as well as follow Black Fathers Now on virtually every social media platform you can think of. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Just follow us and engage with us, man. Look forward to hearing from you. And I guess until next time, I'll holler at you. Peace.